Alright people, let's talk travel, specifically that carry-on bag. You know the one, the supposed personal item that ends up feeling more like a clown car trying to cram a week's worth of stuff into something the size of a loaf of bread. We've all been there, right? Shoving in that last-minute charger, hoping the zipper doesn't explode, praying you won't get hit with an overweight fee at the gate. It's stressful, it's messy, it's the opposite of chill travel vibes. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? What if I said you can actually walk through the airport with your carry-on feeling lighter than your backpack in high school? Stay tuned, because in this video, I'm dropping my personal travel hacks, the ones I've honed over years of living that airport life. We're gonna optimize, organize, and conquer that carry-on chaos. By the end of this, TSA agents will be giving you high fives on the way through security. Let's do this. Okay, show of hands, who here has tried to fit a week's worth of outfits, a laptop, noise-canceling headphones, enough snacks to feed a small village, and maybe a spare pair of shoes, all into a bag the size of a small dog? Yeah, I thought so. We've all been there, staring down at this mountain of stuff, wondering if we should just wear all our clothes on the plane like some kind of human duffel bag. But here's the thing. Packing for a flight doesn't have to be this stressful. It's not about cramming, it's about strategy. It's about working smarter, not harder. And that's what we're going to unlock today. We're going to turn you into a packing ninja, a master of space and efficiency. Forget everything you thought you knew about that little bag under the seat in front of you. We're not just talking about a place to shove your stuff anymore. We're talking about a highly organized, perfectly curated command center for your flight. Think about it, your carry-on is your lifeline in the air. It's got your entertainment, your snacks, your essential documents, basically everything you need to survive a few hours without losing your mind. So we're going to treat it with the respect it deserves. No more digging through a black hole of clothes and crumpled receipts. We're going to create a system, a method to the madness. We're talking designated zones for everything, color-coded pouches, and maybe even a few surprise items that'll have your seatmates wishing they'd sat next to you. Trust me, it's going to be good. Alright, before we get into the nitty-gritty of what to pack, we gotta talk about the bag itself. This is your trusty sidekick, your partner in crime, so you gotta choose wisely. First things first, size matters. We're talking about that personal item that slides under the seat in front of you, not the massive carry-on that people try to cram into the overhead bins. Now you've got options. Backpacks are my personal go-to. They distribute weight evenly, they're easy to carry, and they usually have a ton of pockets. Totes are cool too, especially if you're going for that stylish traveler vibe. And then there's the small duffel, which is great if you need a little extra space. The key here is to choose a bag that fits your needs and your travel style. Think about what you'll be carrying, how much you'll be walking, and how important it is to have easy access to your stuff. Now, here's a pro tip that'll change your packing game forever. Pouches, people, pouches. Those little zippered bags are about to become your new best friends. Think about it. Your carry-on is basically a mini suitcase, right? So, why are we treating it like one giant chaotic compartment? Enter pouches. We're talking about separating your cords and chargers, your toiletries, your snacks, basically everything that can get jumbled up and lost in the abyss. Trust me, there's nothing worse than reaching into your bag for a mint and pulling out a tangled mess of headphone wires and loose tic-tacs. Pouches are the key to maintaining your sanity and your stuff while you're on the go. Okay, now that we've got the right bag and our trusty pouches, it's time to talk strategy. Packing a carry-on is an art form, people. It's about maximizing space and minimizing stress. My secret? The zone defense. Think of your bag like a basketball court, with different zones for different items. Zone 1, that's your quick access zone. Passport, boarding pass, phone, wallet, hand sanitizer, all that good stuff goes in the outermost pocket or top flap. You want to be able to grab these things without having to unpack your entire life story. Zone 2 is all about comfort. Remember, we're aiming for peak relaxation up in the air. We're talking neck pillows, eye masks, noise-canceling headphones, anything to block out the world and create your own little sanctuary. And don't even get me started on socks. Compression socks, fuzzy socks, whatever your preference, just make sure you've got something to keep those toes warm. Trust me, there's nothing worse than freezing your butt off at 30,000 feet. Finally, Zone 3 is dedicated to entertainment and sustenance. This is where your tablet, book, or trusty Nintendo Switch lives. And of course, no flight is complete without snacks. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite airport experience, going through TSA. I know, it can be a real drag, but it doesn't have to be a complete nightmare. The key is to pack smart and make their lives easier. First up, liquids. We all know the drill, 3.4 ounces or less stored in a clear, quart-sized bag, no exceptions. And here's a pro tip. Keep that baggie easily accessible. Don't bury it at the bottom of your bag. You don't want to be that person holding up the line while you excavate your toiletries. Next up, electronics. Laptops, tablets, headphones. These guys are essential for surviving long flights, but they can also slow you down at security. Make sure your laptop is easily accessible. You don't want to be wrestling with zippers and straps while a line of impatient travelers forms behind you. Same goes for tablets and headphones. Keep them in a designated pouch or compartment so you can grab them quickly and efficiently. Remember, the name of the game is speed and efficiency. We're not trying to win any awards for most disorganized traveler. Alright, you've got your essentials, you're TSA-proofed, now it's time for the fun part. Those extra little things that'll make you feel like you're in first class. Even if you're stuck in seat 32B, these small additions can make a world of difference in your comfort and overall experience during the flight. Because let's be real, sometimes those airline blankets feel like they were made from recycled coffee filters, am I right? They're thin, scratchy, and barely keep you warm. But don't worry, we've got some solutions to make your flight much more enjoyable. First up, a portable phone stand. This little gadget is a game changer. These things are tiny, they fold up practically flat, but they turn your tray table into your own personal entertainment system. Imagine being able to watch your favorite shows or movies without having to hold your phone the entire time. No more hunching over your phone, craning your neck to watch the latest episode of whatever you're binging. You can sit back, relax, and enjoy your content hands-free. Trust me, your neck will thank you. Plus, it's a great way to make the most of your tray table space. Next, a collapsible water bottle. This is an absolute must-have for any traveler. Listen, staying hydrated on a flight is crucial. The air inside the cabin is notoriously dry and it can leave you feeling parched and uncomfortable. You know it, I know it, your dry skin knows it. Dehydration can also lead to headaches and fatigue, which is the last thing you want when you're traveling. Bring an empty bottle through security, then fill it up on the other side. Most airports have water stations where you can easily fill your bottle. And bonus points if it folds down small because every inch counts in that carry-on, people. A collapsible bottle takes up minimal space when not in use, making it a perfect travel companion. And finally, my personal favorite, a packable blanket. This is a lifesaver for those long, chilly flights. Look, I get it. Airline blankets are like gold dust sometimes. They're either too thin or not available at all, but with one of these bad boys, you're prepared for anything. It's compact, lightweight, and provides that extra warmth you need. Freezing cold plane? No problem. Questionable hotel blanket? Covered. You'll always have your own cozy blanket to snuggle up with. Plus, it packs down super small, so it's a win-win. You can easily fit it into your carry-on without sacrificing much space. So there you have it, folks. With these simple additions, you can transform your flight experience from drab to fab. Happy travels. Now, I know what you're thinking. Casey, are these extras really necessary? Do I really need to pack all these little luxuries for a flight that's only a few hours long? And to that I say, are good vibes on a flight necessary? Absolutely. Because when you're comfortable and happy, the whole experience changes, because that's what we're talking about here, people. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about enjoying the journey. Think about it. You're stuck in a metal tube, hurtling through the air with nothing to do but stare at the back of the seat in front of you. The hours can drag on and the discomfort can be real. Don't you deserve a little comfort, a little luxury, something to make those hours feel a bit more like a mini vacation rather than a chore? A little something to make the experience less like, well, flying. Imagine wrapping yourself in a soft blanket, leaning back with a neck pillow and just feeling at ease. Plus, these little extras, they show you're prepared. You're not messing around. You've thought ahead, and you're ready for anything. You're here to travel in style and comfort, no matter what the airlines throw at you. of delays, turbulence, cramped seats, you've got it covered. And that, my friends, is a powerful energy to bring to a flight. It's about confidence and peace of mind. So pack that phone stand, because you'll want to watch your favorite shows without holding your phone the entire time. Fill up that water bottle, because staying hydrated is key to feeling good during and after your flight. And wrap yourself in that cozy blanket. You deserve it. It's like bringing a piece of home with you. And hey, if anyone gives you side-eye for being so prepared, just offer them some of your gum. It's a great way to make friends and share the good vibes. Speaking of which, pack some for your ears during takeoff and landing. It can make a world of difference in your comfort. And don't forget a sleep mask. Blocking out the light can help you catch some much-needed rest, making you feel refreshed when you land. Noise-canceling headphones are another game-changer. They can drown out the engine noise and chatter, letting you relax or focus on your entertainment. And why not pack a small snack pack? Airline food can be hit or miss, and having your favorite snacks can be a real mood booster. Lastly, bring a book or an e-reader. Sometimes disconnecting from screens and diving into a good story is the best way to pass the time. So next time you fly, remember these little luxuries. They can make a big impact on your travel experience. Happy travels! Alright guys, we did it. We took that hot mess of a carry-on and turned it into a thing of beauty. No more digging for your passport while the line behind you grows longer than a TSA pat-down. You're a pro now. You know the drill. Accessibility is key, TSA proofing is a must, and making your flight as comfortable as possible is the name of the game. Remember, your carry-on, it's not just a bag, it's your in-flight BFF. Treat it right, see that? Left side, total disaster. Right side, a masterpiece. Okay, maybe not a masterpiece, but definitely worthy of a fist bump. You've got your zones, your quick access essentials, your comfort items, your entertainment, all ready to make your flight smoother than a freshly paved runway. And the best part? No more awkward encounters with TSA agents who think your dirty laundry is a national security threat. Listen, I've been there. We've all been there. I've been that guy desperately trying to stuff a week's worth of clothes into a bag clearly meant for a weekend trip. You know the one. The person who thinks they can defy the laws of physics by cramming in just one more pair of shoes. Not a good look. The stress, the frustration, the sheer panic of realizing you forgot your toothbrush. But now I roll up to the gate like a boss. No more frantic last-minute shuffling, no more misplaced boarding passes. Why? Because I'm organized. I'm prepared. I've got a system and it works. I'm basically George Clooney up in the air, minus the air miles and, you know, the whole being George Clooney thing. But hey, a guy can dream, right? But the point is, a well-organized bag, it's a game changer. It's not just about convenience, although that's a huge part of it. It's about peace of mind. Knowing exactly where everything is, having a place for every item, it makes the whole travel experience smoother. It's about stepping onto that plane feeling like a boss, not a hot mess. It's about walking through the airport with confidence, not chaos. Look at that, smooth as silk. Passport? Check. Boarding pass? Check. Everything in its place, just the way it should be. Emergency stash of gummy bears? Double check. Because let's be honest, travel can be stressful. And sometimes you just need a little sugar boost. You're not just a passenger anymore, you're a seasoned traveler. You've got the skills, the know-how, and the confidence to handle anything that comes your way. You're the one people look to when they can't find their headphones. You're the go-to person for travel tips and tricks. You're the one who's got the extra phone charger, because of course you do. You're prepared for any situation. You're a walking, talking testament to the power of organization. Your travel game is on point and it shows. And it all started right here with this video. You're welcome. Now go out there and travel like a pro. Alright, spill it. Which of these tips blew your mind? Was it the liquids bag on top, the zone system, or maybe the emergency gummy bears? Let me know in the comments. I'm dying to hear your travel secrets. Because let's be real, we can all learn from each other. What works for one person might be a game changer for someone else. Maybe you've got a secret method for folding clothes that would make Marie Kondo proud. Or maybe you figured out how to pack a full-size pillow without looking like you're smuggling a small child. Whatever it is, share the love, people. And while you're down there in the comments, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know you're digging these videos. And if you're new here, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join the Organized Traveler Tribe. We've got a whole community of travel enthusiasts here, all sharing tips, tricks, and hilarious travel stories. Plus, I drop new videos every week with more travel hacks, gear reviews, and destination inspiration to fuel your wanderlust. So next time you're packing for a trip, remember what you learned here. Channel your inner organization guru. Pack smart, pack light, and most importantly, pack with purpose. Because a well-packed bag is the key to unlocking stress-free travel. And that, my friends, is a journey worth taking. Now go forth and conquer those carry-ons.